Hello everyone, and welcome to another royal reading here at MadWorldTarot. It is a cold and gloomy day today. We might be getting a hint of winter and a cold and gloomy theme today. We are looking at mental health stories basically, so trigger warnings on both of the readings I'm doing today. Short readings, but not short and sweet readings, just short readings. And the first one that I'm doing is on a rumour, and I have to stress it is a rumour, an unsubstantiated rumour. And this is to do with Prince Harry. And the rumour is about him allegedly collapsing after a fight with Meghan Markle and having to be rushed to hospital. We have heard this kind of story before. A long time ago, there was allegedly a fight at a restaurant in Montecito, Harry and Meghan having a go at each other in public, and Harry fell over and was whisked off to hospital. That was the rumour. And this is a similar one. This one claims that after their dinner, their romantic not at all romantic anniversary dinner at Lucky's in Montecito, there was a huge fight with Meghan, and Harry fell over and had to be rushed to hospital. This is a story that comes from Paula M on YouTube. It's completely unsubstantiated. She claims that there was a People magazine article that she saw that has subsequently been pulled. There have been other kinds of similar claims that have turned out to be unsubstantiated. So I'm being very careful with this story. I'm treating it with a lot of suspicion, shall we say. But I'm going to look at the energy around it. And as I say, if it's triggering for you, please don't watch. 5-card reading. I have the After Tarot on the table for this one. It's the breakup and makeup tarot for me. Wasn't the one that I was reaching for when I was heading towards the huge collection of tarot decks that I have, many of which don't appear on this channel for various reasons. Page of Cups just shut out, which is interesting. But this one leapt into my hand instead of the tarot deck that I was reaching for. So anyway, we'll go with it. And the After Tarot it is, little 5-card reading. We're going to ask how Harry is right now. We're going to ask if there was a huge fight, which is eminently possible. We're going to ask if he actually ended up in hospital. And we're going to ask how he's going to be doing in the coming days. Is he going to be in good spirits, good strong mental health, or is some kind of crack up possible? Just because he does seem to be a man under an enormous amount of pressure at the moment. The look of him, the sight of him in Nigeria, it wasn't a good look, and he looked pretty unhappy and uncomfortable. That grainy photo that was allegedly taken by anonymous sources in that restaurant didn't look good. So as I say, fair warning, and let's remind you, it is just tarot for fun and entertainment. It is all speculation. It is all my opinion. I read energy here, archetypal energy, and of course there is a disclaimer in the box below. Please read it. Please form your own opinions. We are looking at a wild rumor here. As I say, completely unsubstantiated rumor. I'm testing the energy of it. So there we go. There are the cards. We have the Chariot in reverse. That is movement that has been stopped, progress that has been stopped. With the Chariot, it can literally be a bit of a car crash energy, the Chariot. So there is a sense in here of path of progress being blocked, of things taking a bit of a sinister turn with that card. That's for sure with the Chariot. It is vehicles and things like that as well. So if I was into tinfoil hat kind of things, or clickbaity kind of things, I could read that card as saying secretly, under cover of darkness, taken off in a vehicle somewhere. It's that kind of card that I could read like that, but I personally am not feeling it. Just saying. So, a situation that we're dealing with today. What are we dealing with? We're dealing with the Empress in reverse. That's powerful woman, that's mother, that's creativity, fertility, abundance, value, being desirable, being beautiful and lovely and warm and nurturing and all the beautiful things of archetypal female energy. It's in reverse. So it can tell me that there is a problem with the dominant female in Prince Harry's life, and we know who that is. His Diana too, Mummy Diana, who's come back into his life that he thought, or he was persuaded to believe, or he was ready to believe, who knows. But there is certainly a sense there that that Empress energy has turned sour on him, has turned possibly even vicious and toxic. And I think we've all seen evidence of it recently, that Nigeria tour, when he was looking sullen, sulky, out of it at one stage, eyes closed, who knows what he was doing. Video that's gone viral. Also the one where Meghan was arms akimbo, not allowing him into the front row to be photographed, and he looked very grumpy, very upset, and he looked like someone that I have in my life, who in the early days of real deep mental health problems often looked like that. So that's my inexpert opinion. That's coming from my own real world experience. Not a good look. If I was real family that actually cared about Harry, not those Nigerian in-laws or the ones in California waiting at home, the one waiting at home, possibly Doria, I would be very concerned if I saw that kind of look on his face. But that, as I say, is my inexpert opinion. How is he right now? Broken home. It's not normally a mental health card, this, or a physical health card. The Four of Wands, it's the marriage card, the celebration, that's the wedding anniversary. In reverse, very bitter moment then. Broken home, broken relationship. It is, of course, instability. Fours are about stability, firm foundations, literally the firm. He's feeling the ruin of his marriage to Meghan Markle, in my opinion. He's feeling also the ruin of his relationship with his true family in the UK. He's feeling his isolation from the royal family. He's feeling lost. He's feeling like nowhere is home. Certainly, the US is not home, according to the energy that's coming through here. He's not a happy man. That is for sure. So as careful as I'm being with this rumour and reminding you all that it is a baseless rumour, every card so far that has appeared in this reading is troubling. Car crash energy, toxic female energy, broken home, broken marriage energy, instability energy when I ask how he's doing right now. Not good. Was there a huge fight? I think every day there's a huge fight. That's my personal opinion, or whenever they are actually together and I need to pause to cough. The cough that never goes away, the 100-day cough. So back to the reading, and was there a huge fight? I need to get my brain together again. That's not a huge fight card. It's the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is unrealistic energy of fantasies, wishful thinking, pretending that our life is rosy. So I think it's more had to put that smiley face on, although there was no smiley face. He's not very good at putting the smiley face on. He did try at one stage, but I think that smiley face has all been used up now. Putting that going through the motions That's what it's telling me, the Seven of Cups. They're going through the motions. And we had to have the little blurry photo. Oh, look, there they were on their wedding anniversary. But there was no proof that it was actually that night. No proof at all. Could have been any night, any time. With quite random people. You know, it looked more like a business dinner than friends getting together. He looked grumpy. He looked sitting awkwardly, disconnected from the rest of the table. They were all sort of slumped at the table. It wasn't a good look, but it was obviously there to pretend to us that this is normal, the couple is normal, and they're celebrating like normal people with business associates on their wedding anniversary. Not fight energy, but pretend energy, going through the motions energy. Was there an emergency that resulted in a trip to hospital? I got the Ace of Wands in reverse. It's a no, basically. First thing that comes to my mind. When an ace is in reverse, it's generally read as a no. It's kind of a rule. But there is something in that energy of that card that is interesting, because it reminds me, and I cannot remember that I remember the reading that I did ages ago on the first such incident that I heard about. There might have been many more of these rumors that haven't crossed my path. But this energy reminds me of that reading, of the sense of that reading. I can't remember the actual cards, but I can have a vague resonance from that reading ages and ages ago. Years ago, literally. The Ace of Wands is about passion, life force, vitality. There might have been something like a blood pressure issue. And I'm going to say that because one of the known side effects of one of the substances that he does like to indulge in, that they both allegedly like to indulge in, but he in particular, is that it can drop your blood pressure quite radically. And so one of the things that happens if people go on protocols with CBD, for instance, those cancer protocols and things like that, as the dosage goes up and up and up, they have to be cared for because they're unable to look after themselves. This is the kind of energy that's coming through to me. It's not coming big fight, huge, big drama, anything like that. But there is something in here that's telling me he might have literally fainted or just had a dizzy moment with that energy. That might have been turned into something more dramatic. That's the energy that's coming to me. And if he's playing with substances, there's always consequences. Somewhere along the line, there's a consequence, unfortunately. That's what's coming through for me energetically. And of course, reminder, this is just energy that I'm reading here, and it's all speculation. How is he going to be doing in pretty near future? I'm not looking years here, I'm looking more months. How is he going to be doing? Is he going to be okay, in good spirits, strong mentally, strong physically, or are there going to be issues in the next few months? I got the Seven of Pentacles. That is the harvest card. It's the reaping what you sow card. I would say upright Pentacles, healthy. Because Pentacles are the body, they are energy, physical energy, really physical energy, the material world. And so we're getting somebody who's on the surface of it with the Seven of Pentacles, good, healthy, harvesting, stockpiling, being quite constructive in their life, or in a moment of in a pause moment where they can look at their life and say, well, I'm living a good life. It's bringing in the desired results and all of that. But there is an undertone. It's just an undertone with that card, which I will leave you to give the weight you want to give to it. And that is that, as I say, it's reaping what you sow. And as I said with this card, with the Ace of Wands in reverse, if you mix and match with some of those substances, you can end up in a bit of trouble. So there is just an undertone in this reading of trouble. And that is the reading. I'm not seeing flashing lights. I'm not hearing sirens. I'm not even seeing a huge big fight. I'm seeing a relationship that's broken. I'm seeing a female energy that's become very toxic in his world. I'm seeing energy that's blocked here with a Chariot. Ambition that's blocked. Taking a wrong turn. Going off, careening off the road into a ditch. You could be dramatic with that card. That's an interesting card. That's your reading. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.